From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side in the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Previous history with Blake Snell, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the third
Here's
baseman,
Miguel Sano. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Sano at second with 2 down. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Batting 7. The second
in now,
baseman.
number two, lifted down the line in left. Pham is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he certainly has been no mystery to solve thus far. And sooner or later, they might need to get someone else in there just to get out of the first.
Garver.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Up top, it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Four runs here in this half inning. Played on the backhand.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Twins lead it 4-0. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at-bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Sano is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First offering on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's off the left field wall. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting fourth.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball off the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Byron Buxton now. Previous history with Blake Snell. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Buxton gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense.
Number 11.
And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 1-0 home, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. There goes Buxton. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two and 0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Up next for the Rays, Travis d'Arnaud, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 35. He readies for his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willie Adames. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First offering on its way, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Three-two pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lowe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Kiermaier.
2 men on, 2 out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one and will do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. They're down 4-0. We're back at Tropicana Field and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie Rosario. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Lined into left center. Pham comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries to strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. Gone! His second home run of the game, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might.
The batter.
Into the box now, number 2. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
The batter, the catcher.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. This is line to left. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's the Twins 5, the Rays nothing. Into the box, Austin Meadows hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Buxton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball to it.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here he comes again, 1-2. In the air out to left. Rosario is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was selected in the 1st round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows ranging back at the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Oliver Drake answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Drake. The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Drake is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now the relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it. The
1-0.
And this will be fouled away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Splitter, 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now, Marwin Gonzalez. This is chopped down the third baseline. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Twins 9, the Rays nothing. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. 4-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Stepping in now, number 35, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Darno, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Darno is on his way home, and a relay home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Into the box, Brandon Lowe, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2. Fouled away. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting,
standing in Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Twins 9 and the Rays 3. Digging in and looking for more. Number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The second baseman, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Comes set and the 0-1. 1-1. Pops this one up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low with the splitter. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Max Kepler. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 29.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Outside, 3-0 now. Ji-Man Choi waits on deck. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. The 3-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Striding in, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Garver is after it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now batting, Yandy Diaz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rays strand just the one. Still way back. It's 9-3. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Jorge Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. One out, nobody on. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit to first. Choi gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Tyler Duffy enters to do the pitching
please.
In the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 21, Tyler Duffy.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a ball, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, number 35, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 1-0 pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
d'Arnaud on at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box now, Willie Adames.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Buxton sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still way back. It's 9-3. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Diego Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Diego Castillo.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Miguel Sano.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he takes a called strike 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting,
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Darno over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting, number 2.
Striding into the box, number 2. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Mitch Garver would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Shot toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Lowe. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Low at third with nobody out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Sano has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Popped him up. Sano is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fastball well outside. The 3-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Tampa. Still way back. It's 9-3. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Garver. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Garver. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, you can just about hear a pin drop at Tropicana Field now. More trouble for the hometown nine as they trail big here in the 8th as you take a look at the line score so far. At the plate, Byron Buxton is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Low backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Nope.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
One and 1 the count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Ready now, Ji-Man Choi. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy.
Standing in, Yandy Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. This is on the ground over to first. Gonzalez is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 9-3. Number 38 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 38.
Jorge Polanco will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jorge Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. Sam Dyson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 49, Sam Dyson.
Striding in to start the 9th, number 35, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, number 35.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is popped up. Garver over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready once again, Willie Adames. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Count is 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton ranging back for the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Lifetime against Sam Dyson. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Lowe rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate, and the deficit now stands at 5.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. Minnesota hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Jose Barrios takes home the win. Blake Snell permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Twins, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.